Welcome to the second episode of Movie News. As I said in the last episode, in these episodes I plan on bringing you the most accurate, timely, and interesting movie news of the week. So, let's get started. Let's get the bad news out of the way first. Last episode, I talked about how Christian Bale might return as Batman in the Justice League. And, of course, those were just rumors, but now they are completely debunked. Because, even worse news, Christopher Nolan is now not heading the Justice League movie. He's not overseeing any of that. And it was never that way. It was all just rumor. He's now heavily working on his next movie, Interstellar, which is starring Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. There's still some good news in this bad news. There was a statement from, I forget who it was, but they're talking about the new Man of Steel movie, and that it's set up and it's planned to be able to introduce new heroes. With the Christopher Nolan Batman universe, there was no room to really introduce anyone else. Like, it was just Batman. So there's some good news and bad news with this. So on to other news. Captain America the Winter Soldier has started production this week, which is good news because it'll most likely put it on time for its April 4th, 2014 release date. As well, with the production starting, a set photo has been released. In the photo, the camera's behind Captain America, and it looks like he's standing on a set. So I don't know if this means it's just a picture of Steve Rogers or Chris Evans or whatever on the set, or if this is actually from the film. So some cool news I didn't even know what was going on until this week. There is apparently a Dracula reboot in the works, and they already have a lead actor to play the role, Luke Evans. He looks familiar, but apparently he was in Fast and Furious 6. I never watched that, but apparently he was the bad guy in that or something. There's not a release date yet, but I'm guessing 2015. I'm just guessing. Universal has already tried to do this with The Wolfman. They're trying to bring back all their horror classics and reimagine them. People that really didn't like Wolfman, I enjoyed it. It's one of my guilty pleasures. I've always liked Wolfman. It's just cool to watch. But having a modern Dracula, I think will be awesome, because this one is supposed to be a mix between mythology and true history. So if you didn't know, Dracula is based off a true guy. Just go Google it. So in the world of set photos, there's been another one released for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. If you don't follow Mark Webb, the director, on Twitter, you should do that. He tends to leak just like real cryptic photos of the set and what's going on that day of shooting. And it's kind of fun to watch, try to figure out what's happening. And the caption for this photo is, "This is what happens when you try to give Electro a ticket." And if you look at the picture, it didn't turn out great for the cops. So if you enjoyed 300, you're going to enjoy this. There's been a sequel in production. It's called 300 Rise of an Empire. This has been going on for a while. They've been filming for a while. There's an article that's been released about people on the film talking about how it's made, and there's two photos of the film been released. In this one, it follows a different Spartan team, not the original 300. This group is off fighting Xerxes' troops on sea, which looks kind of interesting. You should check it out. So David O. Russell, a director, is working on a new film. It's currently untitled, but it's got a pretty star-studded cast, which includes Christian Bale, Jennifer Lawrence, Amy Adams, Bradley Cooper, and Jeremy Renner. That sounds pretty awesome already, just from the cast. Those are all great actors and actresses. But apparently the film is about a true story of a con artist, so it could be fun. So here's some pretty interesting news. Black Panther may be in the Avengers 2. Actors kind of tend to do this more recently with Twitter becoming popular. They're releasing information that's not supposed to be released yet, or it's just rumors that they're releasing. This happened with Jamie Foxx and Electro. He started tweeting out stuff about Electro, but it ended up he got the part. But now that tweet is deleted. It's no more. And he posted a following update that says, "Not final, but the Black Panther could appear in the Avengers 2. So this doesn't state that he has the part, it's just stating that Black Panther could be in Avengers 2. That's where he would end up first. So either way, this is pretty cool news. Just Black Panther is a pretty cool character, and I think this guy, Morris Chestnut, would be great at playing him. So now on to trailers. I have 2 trailers. Well, one's a trailer and one's just a TV spot. The first trailer is for Elysium. Now, at the beginning of the week, I thought I was just going to be talking to you all about a poster that was released for Elysium, which was the first thing released for it since its set photo last year. But now, there's been a trailer release for it. And the trailer's pretty cool. I love just District 9, and it comes from the director of District 9, and it's got that vibe. It's more action-packed, it seems like, but it's got just that tone and that atmosphere of District 9, which I love, so I cannot wait for this. So go check out that trailer. Second is just a Man of Steel TV spot. If you haven't seen the full trailer for Man of Steel, you should go check that out. It's pretty sweet. But this TV spot kind of condenses that whole trailer, and I think it added just a few more scenes. So if you want to see just a little bit more of Man of Steel, then go check that out. So thanks for being with me on the second episode of Movie News. So what do you think about Black Panther being in Avengers 2? Is he going to show up there first? Or do you think he's going to wait till Phase 3? Also, tell me what you think about the Dracula reboot. Also, if you can just go ahead and click like, leave a comment, or even share this on Facebook. And the subscribe button is going to be right here. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.